We all know Xi Jinping as one of the most powerful politicians in the world. But what about his personal life? That's where Peng Liyuan comes in, Xi's wife and a famous folk singer whose influence goes far beyond the stage. Long before Xi became the Chinese president, Peng was already a household name. Born in 1962 in Shandong to a family of artists, she joined the People's Liberation Army music band in 1984 and rose through the ranks, eventually becoming a major general and later serving as Dean of the People's Liberation Army Academy of Arts. Peng's performances for the military and at national events made her a beloved figure across China, and her charm won her huge public support.
After generations of hard work, China has come a long way in education. I myself am a beneficiary of that progress.
But Peng isn't just famous for her voice. She also played a key role in shaping Xi's path to power. Their story began back in 1986, when a friend introduced the 24-year-old singer to a 33-year-old divorced deputy mayor of Xiamen, Xi Jinping. Peng wasn't about to rely on looks or fame. She even wore loose army pants to their meeting just to test if Xi cared about her for more than her appearance. And then he asked a simple question that made her heart melt. How many singing types are there? That was it. She felt seen and valued for her talent. Xi later admitted he fell in love at first sight, saying he knew within 40 minutes that Peng was his future wife. They married a year later, in 1987, and welcomed their daughter, Xi Mingze, in 1992. While the two have kept their daughter largely out of the public eye, Peng has occasionally mentioned her. State media once reported that she, like many mothers, was frustrated when her daughter refused to practice piano for an hour a day. Mingzi later went to the United States to study psychology at Harvard, something that has never been reported in China. When Xi became China's president in 2013, Peng stepped fully into the spotlight as First Lady. Unlike her predecessors, she didn't shy away from public appearances. Peng joined Xi on diplomatic visits, made speeches at the United Nations, and attended global charity events, helping soften Xi's image abroad.
It is important for us to use both the invisible hand and the visible hand.
Over the years, Xi has become one of the most unpopular world leaders in the West, according to experts. But Peng has played a crucial role in softening that perception. Through her charm, cultural diplomacy, and work as a UNESCO Special Envoy for girls and women's education, she's become an essential part of China's soft power.
I'm truly honored to work with the UN and do something for global education.
Peng's role also highlights how much the position of First Lady has evolved in China. Back in the 1950s, spouses rarely accompanied leaders on diplomatic visits, unless it was to non-socialist countries. In the 1960s, leaders' wives started to join such trips, inspired by the glamorous public images of American First Ladies. Still, none have captured the international spotlight quite like Peng. She even developed a friendship with other world First Ladies, including Michelle Obama, with whom the First Lady of China shared a close bond. But there's a key difference. While U.S. First Ladies can sometimes make independent decisions, Peng's role is more constrained by tradition and expectation. She is expected to prioritize her role as the president's spouse, embodying femininity, motherhood, and loyalty. In China, she is affectionately called Mama Peng, while Xi is known as Xi Dada, a nickname that can mean Papa Xi or Uncle Xi. Her image as the nation's mother is so prominent that state media once shared a music video with the lyrics, "Men should learn from Papa Xi, women should learn from Mama Peng." As Xi serves a historic third term, Peng's experience and influence continue to play a crucial role in shaping how the public sees China's top leader. Experts highlight that she knows exactly how to manage her public image and her husband's, skills that are likely to remain invaluable in the years to come.
Together, we can make a big difference in the world.
It's easy to see why Michelle and Peng clicked. Both are strong, accomplished women, standing beside their powerful husbands but never fading into the background and keeping their relationship strong over the years. Now, let's go back to where it all started, the summer of 1989. Michelle, then Michelle Robinson, had been working as a law associate at Sidley and Austin for a year when she was assigned to mentor a first-year summer associate.
Everyone, from the head of the firm on down, it talked about how brilliant this guy was, and it was rare that a firm as big as ours hired first-year students, so he was going to come in as a summer associate.
And let's just say he made quite the first impression.
And then in walks Barack Obama. And Barack Obama has always walked like Barack Obama. Like, he's got all the time in the world.
She admitted that her first thought was that he was cute, but Michelle thought he was cute but didn't let herself get swept up right away.
But in my mind, I was like,
not interested?
Not off limits, not even not interested. I'm not gonna date one of the few black summer associates, Robin. How tacky.
But Barack had other plans. About a month in, he asked Michelle out. At first, she shot him down, thinking it was completely tacky. But Barack didn't play games. He even offered to quit his job for her. Barack's persistence paid off, and Michelle eventually said yes.
When we stopped for ice cream, and he got the sense that I was starting to open up. And he played it real smooth. He just leaned in for a kiss.
Their first date was like a scene from a romantic movie. They spent the entire day together, visiting the Art Institute of Chicago, enjoying lunch in the museum's courtyard, sipping drinks on the 99th floor of the John Hancock building, watching Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing, and taking a leisurely stroll down Michigan Avenue.
And then we went to see Do the Right Thing.
Spike Lee had just come out.
Just come out.
Showed all the sides. He was hip, cutting edge, cultural, sensitive, the fountain, nice touch, the walk, patient.
Take tips, gentlemen.
Fast forward to 1991, and Michelle was nudging Barack to get serious about their relationship. Little did she know he had a plan. Over dinner at Gordon's restaurant, he played it cool, arguing that marriage wasn't necessary, just to get Michelle all fired up.
And so I deliver because I too am a lawyer and I have my points to be made. So I was in full making my point, and I was like, in 3 and A, and if you think, and da-da-da-da-da.
And that's when the waiter brought out dessert, with an engagement ring next to it.
He opened up the box and he said, now that ought to shut you up.
By October 3rd, 1992, they were saying I do at the Trinity United Church of Christ in Chicago.
She is my reality check. She knows my strengths, she knows my weaknesses.
Still, politics came knocking. Barack was elected to the Illinois State Senate in 1996 and re-elected twice. In 2000, he ran for the U.S. House of Representatives, but lost. But Michelle knew her husband was destined for more. She once said, "Barack has helped me loosen up, take risks, not do things the traditional way."
About 15 years, I finally figured out that she's always right. So...
Meanwhile, life at home was changing too. In 1998, they welcomed their first daughter, Malia, and in 2001, their second, Natasha, better known as Sasha. But balancing family and Barack's growing political career wasn't easy. When Barack ran for the U.S. Senate in 2004 and won, people started whispering about a possible presidential run. And by 2008, those whispers became reality. Suddenly, their relationship was in the national spotlight, and Michelle proved she wasn't going to just stand in the background. During Barack's campaign, she famously joked, "You want to know how Barack prepares for a debate? He hangs out with me."
But I tended to try to stay away from telling my husband what to do from a policy perspective. And here's the thing, I usually agreed with him on everything he did.
Even in the chaos of the campaign, Barack never forgot their relationship. Just a month before Election Day, he flew back to Chicago to take Michelle out for their 16th wedding anniversary. And during an interview with Barbara Walters, he even paused mid-question to tell Michelle she had lipstick on her teeth. Priorities.
Of what we can do in the White House and for the nation.
Can I, sorry to be the producer, can I cut, you got a little lipstick on your tooth.
I'm going to leave
Thanks,
this in. I think this is the
Ingrid?
most natural piece of television they've had.
Got it.
Of course, we all know how this story goes. In 2008, Barack made history, and the Obamas became the first black first couple in the White House. For Michelle, there was one major perk, finally seeing her husband every day. During most of our marriage, he was in Springfield, I was in Chicago. He was in Washington, I was in Chicago. Now we live above the store, she said.
I had to work a lot. I didn't have a day off. Even when we're on vacation, I'm still getting that presidential daily briefing.
And let's be real, these two have never been shy about showing their affection. From their kiss cam moment at a basketball game to that iconic hug after Barack's 2012 re-election, the one that became one of the most retweeted photos of all time, their love has always been on full display.
Michelle is actually funnier than me, mainly because she teases me, but I can't tease her.
I think that's fair.
Even behind closed doors, they had their sweet moments. Michelle once shared that Barack tucks her in at night. He'll say goodnight, turn the lights out, and give me a kiss. He's like, ready to be tucked? I'm like, yes, I am.
The last thing we watched together, it was probably sports. Golf is always on. I know.
You will watch golf with them?